Hey everybody, I want to talk to you about something that's happening right now. So this morning I saw that the president had put out a statement about his willingness to debate Donald Trump. And he said he didn't want to do it the old way, the way the debate commission has been doing them. He had certain rules that he wanted. And one of the rules was that no third-party candidates would be part of the debates. So after he made that statement, apparently like within hours, CNN said, great. And how about June 27th? And Donald Trump said, I'll be there. So now the big news is that there's going to be this debate with Donald Trump and Joe Biden on June 27th. And we're just like going along, watching this unfold. So I want to have a conversation with you about this. First of all, let's go back to George Washington's farewell address. George Washington's farewell address, he warned us about political parties. And he said that it could form factions of men more loyal to their party than to their country. And then John Adams also said that he saw them as the greatest threat to democracy. Now, traditionally, third-party voices were extremely important. Abolition came from the Abolitionist Party, women's suffrage came from the Women's Party, Social Security came from the Socialist Party. Traditionally, like when I was growing up, the idea was, we are a representative democracy, which means that the people decide. All of this is a part of realizing that we're losing our country to these forces beyond our control. Thomas Jefferson said the only safe repository for power is in the hands of the people. So this is about what's going on here. So what it's supposed to be is that the voters decide. The voters decide, period. And the role of the political party, like when I was growing up, the political party stands in the background and the people decide who the nominees will be. And then at that point, the political party comes forward. Starting back in the 1960s, actually in response to the power that was being accumulated by George Wallace, the Democratic and Republican parties got together in this kind of unholy alliance. So before that, the presidential debates were run by the League of Women Voters. So the Democratic Debate Commission took it over, which is really all that it is Democratic and Republican operatives. This was a very big deal in the year 2000 that they wouldn't let Ralph Nader, who was the candidate for the Green Party, they wouldn't let him be part of the debates. It could only be Al Gore and George Bush. Now, the reason I'm mentioning all this is because the same old thing is happening again. They are planning a debate that has Trump and Biden. They don't want Bobby Kennedy. They don't want Jill Stein. I don't know if Cornell's going to be on enough ballots. I don't know. But this I do know. It should not be that they simply tell us that your choice is these two. And I'm not saying, one thing or another about Bobby or about Jill. That's not where I'm coming from. I'm talking about democracy. And, there's all this talk about democracy. We got to save democracy. Yeah. But as Gandhi said, the end is inherent in the means. You're not going to save democracy by suppressing democracy. It's all manufactured here. This is all becoming a performative exercise. And you know that I know. This elite establishment. So notice that too. Not only, so Biden makes the comment, then CNN says, we'll do it. Why isn't CNN saying, well, we need to, of course, invite these other people? Because they're part of it. It's, as I've said so much over the last year, it's a political media industrial complex. So they create this image that these are the only two credible candidates. Well, actually, that's for you and me to decide who's credible. It's for you and me to decide who's serious based on what we hear them talk about and whether we believe it's serious. Their idea of credible is someone who does not challenge the corporatist dominance of this country. That's why it's called a corporate duopoly. But at this point, it's not even that we don't know, because we do know. We don't need more data analysis or collection of any of this. We understand what's going on. We have to have the courage to do something about it. Otherwise, what's going to happen is we're all just, we're cynical and we are just becoming kind of nihilistic about the whole thing, or just voting third party, even if we don't think, it's just not cool. We need to have a real vibrant democracy here. We already have passed the point. We know the Democrats didn't allow a robust primary. They did it in the primaries, and now they're doing it in the general. The idea that we will decide. No. So we need to start making some noise. on your social media and so forth, right? Whomever, to the Democratic Party, to CNN, maybe, tag CNN and say that you want the other candidates to be part of that debate on June 27th. They're going to call it presidential debate, and we're going to be just showing Trump and Biden. And then, of course, the whole country is like, really? Well, yeah, but at this point, like I said, enough with like, oh, really? At this point, start yelling about it. In a very elegant way, of course. But start writing to CNN, start writing to the DNC, start writing to whomever. Make noise. It's more than uncool. It's undemocratic. And there couldn't be a more serious topic. All right, thanks, bye.